Привет, ребята! Я снова на канале. Я вернулся обратно. Новое видео будет. Игра, новые песни будет. 2023 год. Будем вспоминать новый день. С праздником вас всем, подписчики. Сейчас подождите, подписчики.
Завтра буде нова пошта. Доставка майбутнього.
God only knows. You want to walk into that holiday period, you want to go into Christmas with a ton of CDL points under your team's name. Let's see if they can get it done. First up and foremost, though, we're going to Subbase, and it's going to be crazy, baby.
Yeah, just to backtrack a bit, there has to be like a CDL point threshold where if you're below a certain margin, Christmas is going to be miserable for you, or like the holidays or Hanukkah or whatever you're celebrating type deal. So, yeah, you want these extra wins right before we go on break for sure. And then for Subbase, we've seen LAG on this map before against Toronto. They got absolutely picked apart. They kept up in the slang department. The scoreline was not good. But looks at it from what we saw against Toronto yesterday, this might just be Toronto's map. So I think LAG actually have a very good chance for a strong showing here. Looks like we're kicking on board with Estriel start.
Yeah, LAG have been tested. They've proven their mettle against some of the finest in the league. How they held up against LA Thieves. Here we go, baby. Outside of the map, we're going to see a little bit of an opening engagement here. Can Ghosty get two? Oh, yes, he does. That's halfway for the Thieves for now. Diamondcon through middle, trying to stop the flow points.
I love that break from Ghosty, too. You see the nade just backing him down, setting himself up for the individual two-piece he's able to get. But it's finding a nice opening break on one side of the map. LAG still just gets straight through to P1, and already so much more time than we saw on this map yesterday, Miles.
So much more time. My gosh, wow. Carolina versus Ultra was a very dry P1, this one. We're flowing so far, both teams fighting over it. Final 15 seconds, and it's all purple for now. The Gorillas in control. Diamondcon with the kills once again. Looking to get the final 10. Rotations already covered that side of the map. Very much Gorilla territory for now. Spawns are fantastic for them, the Thieves. Got to fight their way over to it now.
And it seems like Diamondcon more or less picking up where he left off, even get some decent damage towards the end. You saw Fame had a nice start as well, so things going well for Gorillas on point on the rotation as well. I don't know if I see a trophy anywhere around this hill. Looks like one's up pop, so a little bit of a safety net. As you can see, LAP is trying to work through not only the top side, but the outside of the map.
Here comes the CQB. Fame up close and personal. MCW finds one, not able to get around that column. Diamondcon trying to make his way forward. Cammy doesn't look at the side door, manages to find the entry. Space now being dominated by the LA Gorillas players. Steve's on the outside, trying to get through the window. Here comes Afro with a sub. Assault stunned up, no problem. Estriel wiped off the face of the planets, and that's the break from the Thieves.
And eventual break as well, so still going to be down by a decent chunk of time, but this is certainly a hill that it is an absolute battle, just flood after flood, and looks like LAT maybe contested by Diamondcon for the final few seconds, just to be annoying to strip him away, and he is going to do exactly that. Diamondcon delivers for two. You see his team set up on a rotation, not an easy hill to collect time on. When hill popped, LAG had 46. I'm very curious as to how much time they can actually convert. Looks like basically none.
I was going to say they're in trouble now. Ghosty sends a little parting gift for his boys there, but a little too late. Can the Thieves hold on? Got a bit of presence now. They have to cross no man's land. That's where Diamondcon's got the guns up. Beautiful shots. Joe Deceives couldn't finish it. Couple players on the outside now. Cammy, heavy tags, not enough to get the kill. Diamondcon once again, long-range shots for the MCW. Beautiful work. As you've still got no one close enough to that point, the Gorillas are holding them back.
Yeah, this is the game clock time stripper that we're having right now. Basically just nothing but empty time on this hill. Both teams, great in the kills column. I guess an opportunity to pad some stats, but not actually accrue a lot of time, which, in the end, just good news for LAG. Maybe they only get 10 seconds on the hill, but they prevent LAT from collecting too much. And on rotation, Estriel has actually managed his way into new. He loses a gunfight, but still, it's going to be actually now Afro sort of by himself. So a scattered moment on the map right now for that new rotation. Looks like the ARs, though, for LAT able to stabilize. However, they do not get that back spawn.
The good old tunnel coming up now. Thieves are in first. Oh, and I'm seeing a lot of trophies. I'm seeing a lot of crossfire there. Diamondcon once again. What an individual player he has become. He is shining brightly since the Cold War days. The man's on a tear right now. It's a 5 spree. If not for the final bullets there from Afro, it would have been a problem. Streets of this map, very dangerous indeed. Afro cuts his way through mid. Still, Gorillas control the hard point.
I mean, they're just like they're fighters on this map. It seems like constant bullies. Even when they get broken on hills, they're keeping LAT out. Another situation where they're having to really battle when they actually didn't get the hill first, but very successful at it. Good crossfire being set up. Unfortunately, trophies, and as we know on this hill, if you do not have a trophy, you are going to die by an explosion. But there's the first set of rotations nearly through.
Oh, that's great.
Again, it has just been LAG maintaining that lead.
It's been start to finish so far. Keeping the pace up. Over to the tank we go. And it's all purple again. Joe Sieves. Nice shots, but not enough to keep Estriel at bay. He has got that top office covered. The warehouse now is very much LAG territory. Mid-map presence. 2 lanes wide open. Here comes the shots from Fame. Can he get all 3? It'd be fantastic. But the Gorillas still in control. Let's go for a quick listen in.
Это Дубай. Благодаря понадобился всего лишь 1 год, чтобы купить себе квартиру в этом городе. Привет.
Still in control. Let's go for a quick listen in.
Absolutely on the P2 plat. Coming right down that week. He's pushed up close wall. And one shot of snow. One shot of snow.
Made the right side time. Made the right side time. Trophy to it. Trophy to it.
What's snow? Be careful.
Try and play for this guy snow. Find close snow.
And one dark close snow.
Dead snow. Dead
Top
snow.
P2. One shot. Top P2. One shot.
I don't see top P2. Top P2. Dead.
Nice.
Corner
Nice.
left.
Connor.
I need it.
I'm already going.
I'm pressing this whole time with you.
Spawn 10, I think.
I'm getting that time. I spawned 10. I spawned 10.
Weak afro. Spawn that.
Bottom 10. Bottom 10.
Backside tank somewhere.
Right here.
Back
I'm trying to
P2.
stun it.
I'll look your left.
Nice job.
Wrapping right. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get him P2. I'm trying to get him P2.
I'm bullet glass.
Back P2 plat. Back P2 plat. I left him.
What mid alley think?
I'm trying to look for
Long
P2.
bullet,
Danny.
Danny.
P2 dead. P2 dead.
One up mid.
P4.
He's already here.
On their box. I'm trying to hit him. It's Joe. Yeah, P2. I killed him on the box. Top P2. Top P2.
Afro's in long. Glass. Afro's glass.
Top P2.
P2 got me.
Yeah, I don't see P2. I don't see the guy P2. It's top P2.
One shot Joe.
Top A1. A1 dead.
One shot Joe top P2. I have to
And
maintain time.
okay, 1 P5, 1 top P2.
Could be close to P4 too.
The good P long. I'm gonna take her out.
Still a 20-point game with the purple side of Los Angeles squad still in the lead. Not a whole lot being given either side chance. If we maintain this trajectory, the Gorillas win.
Well, it also, if we maintain this trajectory, it might be a game that ends on the game clock. It's going to be a very close situation, but that is just one of those things these players have to manage when the late game sort of kicks in hard point. But long way to go before we get there. At the moment, P2 is the hill that just popped, and it is LAT for the moment in full control. You get the jump spots in, you get the trophies. It's the full setup that they want.
Here we go. Thieves finally with a big rotation. Will they have all the holes plugged in this sinking ship? 20-point game now. Ghosty keeping him down. 3 clean dead. That's the all gone. Gorillas, that's the break.
And then they just spawn in the middle of the map, though, so maybe an opportunity for, there you go, Diamondcon to rack up a few, able to pick up 1, but spawns can be relentless on this hill. You get a clean 4-man wipe, 3 seconds later, they're right back to the hill, and Afro flying and frying as well. Number 22, right now he's doing his best to keep up with the slang that Fame and Diamondcon have brought to the table, but as has been typical the entire game, when LAT have a little bit of success, LAG then bounce right back and still maintain that lead.
That is the biggest lead they've had so far here in the matchup. The Thieves have managed to get themselves into the dry dock, but is it going to be enough to hold on? Cammy in the deep back spawn. He's got to hold these players at bay. And the long-range shots from Diamondcon and the rest of the members of the Gorillas have been so brilliant. Cameron McGilligan still holding the back line. 3 dead now for the Gorillas, but the spawns are terrible. Turn around, lads. They're behind you. Estriel gets it. Estriel gets the kills, and that could be an open hard point for the Gorillas.
I'm glad you saw that. I did it. You caught on the spawns being terrible. Looked at the minimap, and I was like, oh, he is just straight up behind him. Okay, but then there's purple arrows everywhere. So a very unfortunate moment for LAT. Admittedly, I don't know how much time they were going to get on this hill anyway, but never fun to deal with. Still a 50-point gap. Fame attempting to stay alive, but it's the submarine hill. Not going to be successful there. And now in rotation, Ghosty laying down the law, getting a nice little 2-piece and buying his team some time. But actually, had Joe Deceives playing it slow. I mean, they're just sort of giving up this back pressure. They want to take the fights from the hill.
On time, boys. Afro's got two on the corner. Nice timing. Lovely shots out of the pair of them. Fame just managing to walk away with that one a fraction of a second. Sees the gunfight go his way. Joe Deceives on the Eddie. Watching the back line now. It's starting to soak this time up, but for the Thieves, do you really need all of this and some? The Gorillas have been so on point with the breaks, and potentially here comes another.
That's beautiful so far, right? Yeah, you're forcing the deep spawn as well. You got Cammy sort of the cutoff man towards the middle of the map, and his job right now, slow him down, at least gets out a little bit of damage. But you see those nades going through. Question is, can you get through that trophy? Yes, they can. That is 4 stuns going through, the 4 nades right behind it, and the gunny to back it up. Perfect coordination coming out of the Gorillas, and again, they continue to fight on sub base.
2 trophies in place as well. There's not a lot of hope for anything you throw your way at them. Look at that. It's fireworks on the inside of the tunnel. That's going to be more than occupational hazard right now. Tags in. Assault. Hold it down. Stays alive. Crossfire. Can anyone get him out of the point? No. Assault. Last man standing. Gorillas. What a break. What a hold.
I mean, this is just such a good moment, too. You already got guys like Fame posted up on the rotation to do, so he's an important cutoff man. And, of course, Diamondcon, who has 34 kills, by the way, again in a power position by the God Heady. Ends up effectively baiting out his teammate. The nice 2-piece there from Ghosty. That could have been a very problematic setup for LA Thieves to deal with, but they break it down, get back in the hill, and are working on collecting the time.
Estriel's somewhat ethereal play right now. Oh, that was a bit windy. I was going to say, man, he's doing a fantastic job of staying alive, being a difficult player to handle. But the rest of his teammates doing just that. Assault from up top, cleaned up. Here comes pressure to the point. Thieves cut down. It's over to Fame. Ghosty's got to check the close left. Joe Deceives on the slide. Not enough. Fame! Guns them all down. The Thieves once again wiped off the map. Plenty of time for the Gorillas.
Yeah, that is an absolute godlike headed to be on. So easy 2-piece there from Fame. That trophy is putting in the work on overtime to keep him alive for the extra little bit of scrap. And keep in mind, the Des brought up the kill record on this map, and if they thought anyone would break it, Diamondcon hasn't gotten there yet, but he is certainly creeping up on it. Maybe only a minute left on the game clock, but 36, he is well on his way.
He's whizzing. He's absolutely whizzing. We're over the 200-point mark for LAG. The kill record of 40 here in Hardpoint is definitely within sight. And Fame, I mean, if he has a crazy run of things, he could also get there at 32 kills now, 6 spree, cruise missile, another 3 dead for the Thieves.
And it's just power position domination, right? You got guys on the higher points on both sides of this hill, so they're just playing for the kills. Once they get a 3-man wipe, someone moves to jump on it, and even when you fall outside the hill, it's all for a bait. Fame ends up falling after the 7 spree, has the cruise if he needs it, but again, it's a P1. It is a slobber knocker of a hill. Anytime you can get for Gorillas, it's good time, and Diamondcon right there in position. I mean, Gorillas have truly just been in control of the game so far from start to finish.
By God, it is absolutely one chance. Here comes kill number 39. Diamondcon soaking the final few moments. 36 seconds on the game clock. We could see another sub-base finish to time. But 250 is very much within reach. Here we go into the new. Afro's up there to save the day, but he has to worry about the game clock. Got to get a body in the point. If you're the Thieves, there's still time to get it done.
And you got what Adam saw the power position, and Afro gets dealt with on the flip side, and nobody in this time. And actually, look at the spawn for number 6. Joe Deceives is now in between the entire team of LAG. Shoots one player in the back, then he himself gets shot in the back. So it's a confusing moment, but just desperation time for LAT. Deal with the chaos because there is 18 seconds left on this game clock.
Trying to make it happen. Estriel now on the time, trying to get these players off. Get them off, basically win it. Thieves are holding on. Diamondcon gets to 40. He's tied the record. Can he break it? 14 seconds ago. Assault from upstairs. Not enough. Oh dear. The Thieves hold on. 15 seconds. They have to hit the rotation as well.
I mean, this is just GG, though. We're going to the Submarine Hill. There's 12 seconds left on the game clock. It's impossible to stay alive. You get a 3-man wipe. LAG have absolutely done it. Diamondcon has tied the record. Give them the glory maybe for the final kill if he can manage. 5 seconds for the one beam. Can't get it done, but at least they got the win.
Wait! They're still going! Alright, there it is. Wow, that was a confusing one. Don't worry, production. Fame also felt the confusion there, but the cruise was the absolute deal breaker. The 0.0 seconds on the clock. We might have a replay of that. Diamondcon, he didn't break the record. He was so close to it. But the LA Gorillas, a decisive start to sub-base there. The Thieves, come out a little flat, Chance.
And this is why I said, like, the community sentiment on the LA Gorillas, like, at the start of the year, made sense. I was on the same page, no disagreements. But again, after the performances we've seen from them, like, we have to start giving them at least a little bit more respect. Fame, by the way, double tied it. So that was the correct answer. Is anyone going to break the record? No, but Fame and DiamondCon will simultaneously add their names to the list. I mean, just a phenomenal game through and through. And again, when we saw LAG play against Toronto, yes, they got absolutely smoked, but they kept up in slang. So I think Toronto is built different against everybody else. LAG looks like a very dangerous sub-base team.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly the case. As far as the raw power goes, the Gorillas are certainly a contender, especially they're on Subbase. ARs go crazy here on Modern Warfare 3. Well, highlights now. There'll be a lot of purple on your screen as the LA Thieves were beaten and bullied here in the frozen tundras of Subbase. They managed to keep it together at times, but once that lead's pulled away from them, there was no looking back. Gorillas, brilliant start from them, Chance, and again, 240 bombs at a single map. We might not be seeing that after the patch changes, but for now, lads, try to break the record, try to hold on to that one, and a little accolade you get to take with you through the year.
Yeah, I suppose that early portion of the year sub-base special maybe is sort of those stat padding little moments that we're going to have. But either way, clean work through and through. I mean, LAG literally, like, Ghosty had a strong opening break. It got broken down in like 5 seconds effectively after that. And then LAG just had control of the game the entire time. Of course, though, LAT, very much a team I expect to be able to bounce back. I think we might just have a long series on our hands.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Search and Destroy can be a little bit mixy in this game, and both teams with a decent showing so far. Very, very competitive game mode. Control, we've seen it happen a few times. I do believe we are going to a high rise for that one, unless I'm absolutely faded. New boy's not faded. High rise Control. Super tight game against the New York Subliners that LAG had, and then a double dose of Invasion to close the series out. Decent chance we do get to that Invasion hardpoint. We will see, though. Karachi Search and Destroy chance. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, Karachi's going to be a good time, sort of novel looks, I think, for both of these teams. I'm very excited for that high-rise Control as well, because as you pointed out, great looks from LAG going toe-to-toe against the New York Subliners, and also a map where LAT looked super clean on when they played it. Very effective at setting up the spawn traps. I mean, they had a stranglehold on the map on offense, like 2 different rounds for the Thieves, so high-rise is going to be a fun one indeed to try to look for that separation, because I know high-rise is, when a team is good at the map, seems like whoever's playing against them just like auto-feeding it, taking care of business. As what happened to LAG for the high-rise S&D, Thieves were like, just don't want any, it's cool, that's a weird map, not going to deal with this team on it. So sort of a battle for that little extra edge in the vetoes.
Well, speaking of edges, we're looking for 2 players specifically in this series, Estriel and Joe Deceives. When it comes to S&D, who's going to be the difference maker for their squad? Both of them sitting at that 0.6. Not a tremendous bit away of the chance. Only major difference there is the opening round duels there. Bomb the screen. 50% for Joe Deceives. At the very least, he's bringing that difference there. But for these two, it's going to be a big moment. Who will step it up? Eyes on both these players to make the difference for their team. That's what they look like. That's what their names are. Keep an eye out, ladies and gents.
And this is certainly a map, I'd say, for both of these guys to have the opportunity to step up as well. Because I know you've had Thieves, played a decent bit of Invasion. It's like AR heavy. Joe Deceives might just be sort of like an intel guy on the map for the squad. And then I know Estriel, we've seen him on high-rise S&D like twice now. He just gets left on the B bomb site, sort of like out to dry, and again, just plays for information to spot the guys underground. So Karachi, a mix-up. Maybe one of these guys will step up and pop off. Obviously, very young to the league, so we got to get that momentum going.
Diamond gone. The diamond in the rough. He's a demon. An absolute demon. I mean, that's a 1.5 thus far in Search and Destroy. He's been really solid in Respawn as well. Diamond Con, a player that has certainly been overlooked since his Cold War debut for the New York Subliners. I think it was then he was in the end. Yeah, it was. Yeah, bro.
And he was super solid on that team, boss. I was very surprised he didn't get picked up the following year, because when he was playing for New York, he genuinely did look good. But his early nades out and about, looks like LAD is playing a little bit slow off spawn just to dodge him. But when they played slow over towards the B, middle of the map control, Afro found himself in the mix. I know sub players in that sort of P1 spot in S&D, they love it. They are very difficult to kill.
I'm just saying, he's been overlooked since then. True. Not getting overlooked at the moment, though. He bomb site pressure. Joe Deceives was trying to bait out a player. Those of you can see him down there. He just slip sliding. There's the opening salvo of fire from Assault. Suppresses Cam. He gets him back. The quick reposition. Smokes there. Joe Deceives. He slipped the net. Who was being suppressed in that instance?
Well, that's that. Oh, there you go. It baits out the first kill. Gets the second as well. I was going to say the smoke only baited out a single stun. After that, doesn't matter, but they pick up the kills in short order, 2 versus 4. And it looks like that bomb is going to go down as well. Diamondcon picks one for the 2v3, but at least the bomb gets planted. Advantage for the Thieves.
Yeah, the Thieves already have taken over as much of Karachi as possible while still maintaining a line of sight onto the bombs. And no one's going to get any sneaky diffuses, none of that. We've seen a few of those so far. Assault's in trouble. Ghosty, great work. Sees Diamondcon as well. Doesn't necessarily want to dive out and go for the challenge. Wait for him to get into another position, but less than 25 on the clock. Ghosty could get a few more here. Lovely work there. Oh my gosh, out the Thieves, round 1.
That is perfect work as well. I thought the smoke wouldn't have bought them too much. Like, it was pretty early in the round, so there's no, trophies. So the stun check on the bomb doesn't find anything, but in spite of the information being that no one's planting the bomb, a couple players still get caught out for the bait as well. So LAT playing around the smoke on the B site. A nice little round 1 offense win always feels good.
Round 2. Gorillas attack this time round. Fame, bomb in hand. Over towards the A-bomb site we go. Joe Deceives is going to be the lone man. The eyes on that side of the map for now. And if his timing is good, all good. If his timing is bad, all bad. That's about as good as it gets. Pass off a ton of information. Here come the rest of his teammates. Gorillas are in a spot to get this bad boy down.
Yeah, LAT pretty quick on the rotation, but maybe not quick enough to actually stop the bomb plant. Fame gets it down and gets out with his life. So this is going to be a true 3 versus 3 retake attempt for the Thieves. And they're swinging around distant on the map. Diamondcon still in the power position, has at least one freebie in front of him.
Uh-oh. Is it a freebie?
Різдвяні свята, а настрій не святковий навіть у Санти? Такі всі нагадує. Дарувати приємніше.
One freebie in front of him.
Uh-oh. Is it a freebie? Oh, nearly hits the fadeaway. Cammy stays alive. Life advantage now to the Thieves.
Unfortunate timing as that throw drops, yeah.
That's a real stinger. 20 seconds. Trying to clear out every possible angle. Estriel now from down low. Oh, he's repositioned at the right time. Saw the shadow of Afro. They're on the defuse. There's the bomb check from Fame. Good work. Last man. Cammy 1v1. The time's not going to be there. He's not going to jump it. He might win the gunfight, but he cannot defuse the bomb. Valiant effort from the Thieves, but the Gorillas tied up.
Yeah, really just a matter of seconds in those final moments. LAT just needed a little bit more time, and not even that they got slowed down a great deal by Diamondcon, but maybe did just enough to set his teammates in the front on the minimap, like very focused on these crosses. The bomb, though, straight back over towards B. So LAT, the setup that they had in round 1, effectively the exact same setup that they have now. I mean, Afro in the exact same position, bomb going down. I don't even know if they had to use the smoke, but this is clinical for the moment.
Oh, Afro's in trouble. Calling for help. Here it comes in the form of Ghosty. Brilliant work. 2 members of the Thieves stay alive. All down at Diamondcon on the 1v4. The way we've been talking about him. There's always a chance. 30 seconds. Immediate challenge. Simply fearless, but with that kind of life left, there's no hope. Ghosty soars in. Cleans up. Thieves get another.
Yeah, shout out Ghosty for the nade as well. Perfectly placed. I mean, that is your homework being done for Search and Destroy. Pre-nade just to land on the car, and as soon as you catch that first blood, it just frees up the map so much. Again, 2 airs for LAG. Worried about watching the crosses over towards A, but it was the exact same default setup that the LA Thieves are running. So nothing but offense the whole way down. LAG's turn to respond.
Trophy statement from the car this time round. It does indeed. All those lethals intercepted there. Nice work. That makes the bomb site far safer. Mid-map, though, that's where the members of LAG are coming from. Fame slips in. Oh, no, they weren't watching it. The Gorillas are all over the place, and it is truly guerrilla warfare right now. Hit and run. Estriel's position not given up, but Joe Deceives out like a light.
Yeah, Joe Deceives going to be a constant thorn in your side, too, on top of just the main power position. So you got players all over the map, but Joe Deceives, you have to be worried about the flank a little bit. Assault's worried about that, but he gets spotted again in red. That frees number 1 on the mini-map. So maybe try to work this B-bomb.
Delicate management of resources. How many players you've got left? The LA Thieves are spread quite thin on defense here. Okay, 2v2. We'll take that. Awkward timing indeed. Smoke lands. No stun check within it. Diamondcon backs up, hoping to pull one of those aggressive submachine guns into the smoke where he wants them. Does not plant the bomb yet. 25 to go.
And Ghosty just going to be able to spot when you go for the plant. He can just send Joe Deceives in for the kill, but they're feeling the pressure in the 2v2, so they're getting mixy. Maybe just a quick dash over towards A, but I think Ghosty is reading this the entire way. Freebie kill number 1, and can play with his food for the second kill, waiting for the support. Ghosty making things look easy in Search and Destroy. That is a beautiful round in that 2 versus 2.
Also, there's an overheat on the challenge, fully knowing that Diamondcon has eyes on him. And the way he's shooting shows just enough restraint to allow his teammate Joe Deceives to get in there and get that second cleanup kill. Eye in the sky, Ghosty has been the nature of his game for so long since we saw him really pop off as a member of Optic last year. Getting it done now for the Thieves. 4 spree for him.
That was absolutely clinical. Maybe another pre-nade going over top of A. You actually see Estriel taking a very different route to dodge the car, but LAT, instead of going for the default spread, working towards the middle of the map and working towards the A site. We'll see how LAG decide to respond to the pressure. Fairly quick with it, but for the moment, Estriel is by himself. He has to get at least 1 here.
Oh, dear God, the timing! God, he gets 1. That's all he could ask for. Immediate trade. Fame now. Guns at the ready and his hairs on his neck are standing. He knows these players are on the approach.
Bomb's going to go down. And Joe Deceives crosses too, so they spotted him on the cross, but he could still be a thorn in their side. And keep in mind, he is on a 4 spree.
He wants to get the streaks as well. 35 to go. Diamondcon wins a big fight against Cammy. That's the top side.
Utility as well on top of looking for the bomb carrier. A bunch of stuns and nades have come out. Maybe just LAG waiting for them to chuck the smoke and go for the B-bomb plant. There's like some interesting timing potential too on the A side of the map, and there it comes, and Fame somehow wins it. Catches the first blood and just opens up the map again. All these arrows right now for LAT on defense turning towards A, and that's the moment you go get the bomb down towards B. Clinical effort. Fame might have just opened up the round.
It's a big win from Fame. Guns are now at the ready for the Gorillas. Cammy on the approach from down low. Diamondcon will not see him until the last possible second. Will he check this one? Cammy, he's on your left line. Oh, he doesn't check it. The round's done. LAG off the back of that big play from Fame, and he's loving it after that one. Elation as they pull another round closer. The Thieves left a little quiet after that one, mate.
And I don't know if that was like just good instincts, timing, and Fame heard him, but they were dancing around like red and ticket for a decent amount of time. Fame was up top, the other player down low, but just reads him to be in that corner. And again, the first blood is good enough, but he gets the second kill as well. So Fame, impressive stuff, and of course on a 5 spree. 1 more, locks up a cruise on a map like this, can absolutely do some damage.
Oh my word, indeedy. Possibly playing the corner? No, looking for the mantle. Catch these players up by chicken coops. Joe Deceives has got to have his wits about him, has to have the gun at the ready. If Fame hops that wall, it could be curtains for him. Pump the brakes in a big way. Joe Deceives, he's doing a lot of this completely alone. Opening salvo. Oh, Fame. He's seen a red dot and he's going to chase it. Hungry for the streak. Checks it. Go! Yes, you cannot ask for more than that. The 3rd kill for Fame as well. Give me the AC screams in the player cam. It doesn't matter though. It's now map point LAG.
I mean, come on. Like, that is just absurd Call of Duty timing. It's a great setup as well. You had Adam Assault actually, like, on the bridge looking over top, and as soon as he gets the intel when he's above him, well, Fame goes and looks towards the middle of the map, and it literally does not get easier than that. 2 kills on players that line up perfectly, 1 facing away, 1 on a ladder. The easiest kills you'll ever see in the CDL.
Oh, man, timing. Oh, God. It hurts. Not if you're an LAG fan, though, and you're on an 8 spree for Fame. Good God almighty. He's got that cruise lying in wait. He's found some lovely foliage to cover him. Camouflage. And here it comes. The sky's open. And there is a warhead looking for a forehead right now.
Oh, that's aggressive. 2 players actually just jumped into, like, the fountain area. So a little bit more in position to potentially get the guy off B. Ghosty and Afro looking for the aggression, but the cruise is OP, so you at least get the bomb down. You don't pick up the kills, though, and LAT are moving quickly. Cammy for 2, and they might just break this cruise missile down.
Oh, it's not over yet, though. Fame through mid, playing slowly, waiting for anyone here. It's working on Joe Deceives. That's kill number 9 in a row. Here comes the nade. I don't know if there are any trophies in position. Ghosty's on the defuse of that bomb check nade. I do think the information's passed. Is anyone going to be there in time to get it? Fame, can he save the round? No! He doesn't. He doesn't even get the kill. Round 11.
Yeah, what a play call from Thieves in that moment, just to jump all over the bomb as soon as the cruise missile lands. And even like before that, the decision instead of like to back up, I mean, admittedly Fountain, it's a building, there's some cover there, but they just play it so aggressively, kill the cruise missile play. And I mean, again, LA Thieves has sort of been a momentum shift kind of team in the search and destroy. Well, maybe they have that momentum for the round 11.
This is it. Final shot. No crews, no nothing. It's a fresh round, but it's LA Thieves on attack. I mean, Gorillas, Jesus. LA. Shh, lock in. Thieves are on defense.
Yeah, you have Afro, I think, laying down, staring at top third right now, waiting for a player to jump up. You have Fame, meanwhile, just waiting for someone to flank, but I don't know if number 6 is going to commit. Fame's actually starting to make moves, so it's another situation where I think the play is on Fame, and as soon as, like, action happens,
upgrade your game with the SCUF, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Look away, LA Thieves fans. This is how round 11 went. Fame on an absolute tear finds himself the first blood chance in the 10 spree for the Young Wiz.
and it was what, the fourth first blood he had gotten this game so many times in that exact situation where they're just letting Fame make the play on one side of the map, and as soon as he gets the kill, they jump on B. Admittedly, credit to Ghosty, he turned a 1v3 into a dangerous situation, but still took care of business towards the end, and so much frustration on the LA Thieves camp. Not enough time to even fist bump each other on down headsets before they attempt to regain map 3.
No, and Fame is loving it right now, man. Fame absolutely loving it. Assault looks like he just got like pepper up his nose or something. He's about to hit a heavy sneeze, but he didn't in the end. Ready to party into map number 3. This is going to be a brilliant test of the LA Thieves mental game, their resolve. Vibe coach Shane better have got his ass in there and given the boys a couple of sweet words, a bit of a pep talk, to keep their heads level, because they're going to need it on a map like this, and a mode like this. The comeback is certainly on. After that, they go to Invasion, Hardpoint, or will the Gorillas have their way with them and close the series out here? Let's find out.
I love how talking about Shane really ramps up the accent for you.
A little bit, Shane. I know you're watching, darling. I need to send him a text, actually. He's so close to me and I don't see him.
Well, you should see him more often. He's a nice guy. Also, he should just be saying, hey, look, high-rise control, we look fantastic on this map the last time we played. Let's bring that same level of aggression. We saw players like Afro relentlessly setting up the spawn traps, and maybe potential is there to start making some moves. A couple kills go their way, but still more players to clear out before he can firmly capture this B point.
Let's get it. Into the point we fly. The first segment of Be Long Gone. In moments like these, when you get a tough loss, I just think back to what Blade says. Use it. Take that pain. Take that anger. Use it. LAG used it. Turned it into 3 down. Ghosty. Oh, can't get the last player off the point. They're going to drain that second segment of B. Lovely manners from the LAG players. Clearing up that play.
Yeah, just like some vampires, you might have had LAG suck the life out of that round. That 4 down set up brutal things like this, where you're taking long rounds and getting picked apart in your spawn. So many kills going their way. A bunch of different players on a 2 spree. Every head glitch has been captured to pin these players in the back windows. This might be a defensive blender. Cammy, though, might be able to bully his way out. A couple trades coming through, but at least maybe the A side of the map. I'm not going to call it open, but it is the lane you're required to now push.
Yeah, Saul, though, he's going to do what he can to hold those players back. Everything's been thrown. Clock's ticking. Afro, you've got to rip him off that side of the building. That's it. Flying forward. Estro now on a spree. Keeps the spree going. Ended at 5. Joe Deceives, he gets himself onto B. Anyone there supporting was Diamondcon. No fear whatsoever. Over the top. This is all good, but he wins it. And that might be the round. Anyone close enough to stop him? Anyone close enough? Afro with another big win. 15 seconds. Thieves diving onto it.
Yeah, 2 players on the point as well, or maybe make it 3, so it should be captured very quick, which buys the extra minute. So they had to battle to get out of their spawn, but they're successful, get an extra minute to work with, and they've even up that life count. That is a very difficult phrase to say, but more difficult to play this game right now is now LAG. Might be sucking to do it. Ray does some damage for top helipad, trades the guy top propane. Now it's going to be Cammy trying to work his way up the map with Joe Deceives. Time is ticking down, though. 20 seconds left on the game clock.
If he can get the other side of the fence, or at least the other side of the propane tank, Bobby, he might have himself a chance to fight forward here. Let's do first. Trying to get involved now. Here's the pinch. Is Diamondcon going to hold it? Oh my god, he does. He holds that angle on the inside. He leaves the player on the point alone. The 1v1 over there is going to be big, but Joe Deceives getting into the spawn, causing as much damage as he can. Diamondcon loses the fight on the other side. It's a 1 life difference. It's 12 seconds on the game clock. You cannot die, Afro. No! The fight from Ghosty now forward. Lives down to 3 for either side. This is going to be it. Last ditch attempt. Flying on the point. Joe Deceives gets his. The 3 seconds to go. You've got to get on the zone, lad. Fresh mag. Send it. Wins it. Oh my god. It's a 2v1. Diamondcon.
On the map. I mean, those are... Joe Deceives, though, little...
40 seconds, 5 lives to go.
And it is just 2 lives here.
Gorillas have won the battle, but the Thieves certainly hands on heads. That was a very
No mistake, and I'm...
Подписывайтесь на мой канал, пишите комментарии, ставьте лайки. Всем с праздником! Подписывайтесь, все мои подписчики, подписывайтесь на мой канал, и новое видео будет. Всем пока-пока. Пишите комментарии, ставьте лайк.